keep the music playing.
Serving up Texas' hottest original act, the all-you-can-eat Texas Music Cafe boldly goes where commercial radio and television fear to tread. So kick up your heels for another exciting episode from the all-you-can-eat Texas Music Cafe.
To the Texas Music Cafe.
From the News 10 Newsroom, I'm Keisha Lopez. Many folks are already stocking up on everything they think they'll need in case they're stuck at home during the upcoming possible wintry weather. While it is smart to prepare, we've seen this before, people panic buying. This was an issue when the country was dealing with food shortages during the COVID-19 pandemic and the Texas snowstorms. It creates a harmful domino effect, experts say, that can leave store shelves empty and people without the essentials. Experts tell us that you can be prepared without overbuying supplies every time there is a threat. Meanwhile, DPS gives us more information about those involved in a fatal head-on collision that left 2 people dead. The department says while 62-year-old Marcia Senegal of Arlington was attempting to pass several vehicles on Highway 36 in Milam County, her SUV collided with a car. The other driver, 53-year-old Lisa Daly of Killeen, was pronounced dead on the scene. Senegal died at the hospital. From the News 10 Newsroom, I'm Keisha Lopez.
All eyes are on tomorrow's potential winter storm, but thankfully, as we've gotten closer to Thursday, forecast model data is suggesting that many of us may be above freezing as precipitation falls tomorrow. So, for a fair few of us, especially along and east of I-35, tomorrow's 90% chance of precipitation may be mostly rain, maybe some rain and sleet mixed in. West of I-35 is where we'll have those best wintry precipitation chances. And be sure to go to our website, kwtx.com, or download our free KWTX weather app for the latest on tomorrow's potential wintry weather. Today, a quiet day of weather. Morning temperatures upper 20s to low 30s. Those will warm into the low to mid 40s late day. From KWTX, I'm First Alert meteorologist Sean Bellafieri.
Hey, good morning, everybody. It is Wednesday, January the 8th, and let's start it off as we do each morning right here on the Zack Owen Show.
Say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose bright stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight on the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. And oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave on the land of the free, the home of the brave.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Honor the Texas flag. I pledge allegiance to thee, Texas, one state under God, one and indivisible.
Hey, here we are. It is Wednesday morning, and I've got the one and only President General Manager of the Extraco Event Center. We call it, of course, the Heart of Texas Fairgrounds. And I've always had this debate. Every year we would do something. So you got the Extraco Event Center, but what do you call out on the fairgrounds?
So the whole campus is the Extraco Event Center.
Oh, it's Wes Allison, by the way.
Yeah, thanks.
Okay.
Thanks, Zach. Appreciate that.
Sure.
No, it's the whole campus is the Extraco Event Center, right? So everybody assumes that it's the Coliseum, right? But that's actually the Extraco Coliseum.
Okay.
And so then you have the show pavilion, which is where we show horses, Extraco Show Pavilion, and then the newest building, the base.
Oh, man.
Yeah, the base at Extraco Event Center.
Spectacular.
It's awesome.
And tell us what everybody always asks me this. I'll say, yeah, at the base. And they go, what is the base? Why is it called base?
Yeah. So there's a cool story there. So obviously, folks that grew up here and know where we are in Waco know that that facility used to be the old Ridgefield Air Base, right? It was Ridgefield. So World War I, World War II. So as we worked with some young folks in the community and just trying to figure out what we would call it, then
like me?
Young that don't dye their mustache or anything like that.
Sure.
We
talk to you about that too.
Yeah, I need some Grecian
formula.
Yeah, I would. You're right. So I'm going gray gracefully. So, but no. So anyway, we started talking about what were we going to do in that building, and it was going to be sports and entertainment and arts and business, and so that kind of evolved into how we came up with the name of BASE. So it's an acronym: business, arts, sports, and entertainment, and so it kind of fit with what we were doing. We worked with lots of local folks about how do we get a logo that fits that, and then actually the logo is the structural steel for the entryways. They were putting them up one day, and I'm
Yeah.
standing out there with Jason Elliott. You know Jason?
Yeah.
Yeah,
oh,
that works for us out there.
Yeah.
So I'm like, Jason, that's our logo right there. He said, what's it mean? I said, it doesn't mean anything. It's just like everybody else's logo. They mean nothing,
Mean
but
nothing.
it's the logo we're going to adopt for the base. So that's kind of how it came about.
That's
There you
it.
go. Then and the rest will be history.
I love
So,
it.
yeah.
It's yours until you get sued by the base company of New
Yeah.
Orleans
So
or whatever.
not funny, but you know what Al-Qaeda stands for?
What?
The base.
No.
Yes. So you know how many emails I got about that?
Oh
I'm
my
like, y'all need to get a
Al
life.
Qaeda
Is the base.
didn't know that.
Yeah,
Of course,
and
I
I'm
don't
like,
speak much Arabic.
I don't either, but I'm like, people, we're talking about an entertainment venue. We are not talking about global political issues.
Coming
and-
up this weekend at the base, it's the Al Qaeda meeting.
Yeah.
I just look for a
if
bunch of
they'll pay-
Toyota
if they'll
pickup
pay-
trucks. That's what they always drive. You ever notice that?
Yeah, exactly. Like, where do they get all those? So, is that the same ones that drive down south on 35 or going
Yes,
to Mexico?
Going to
Yeah.
South America.
Yeah.
All right. So Wes is here from over at the Extraco Event Center. And how long has it been called the Extraco? It's been a long time.
Yeah, so we're in let's see, this would be year 14 of that. So
14.
yeah, our
Wow.
first foray into the naming rights deal was with Dodge. Back when it
I
was
remember,
Dodge
yeah.
pickups, not Ram pickups.
Yeah.
And so we did the equine facility and it became the Dodge Show Pavilion. And in fact, JD still calls it the Dodge to today.
Yeah.
So even though he's retired, we
Yeah.
miss him. So
See out playing pickleball now?
yeah, he's got 2 grandsons. That is
Wow.
his life, and it's so cool for him. We see each other. He comes out. Actually, he ran a barbecue stand at the at the fair this year, and I think it nearly whipped him. So, so barbecue's harder than just being on the staff.
It is.
So-
Trust me. I've been to a lot of those cook-offs where Jim and
Oh, yeah.
and JD were we were right next to each other, and that's a lot of hard work. All right, let's talk a little bit about. I got to tell you a quick story that I still tell people to this day because I know things are always changing over there at the fairgrounds. Just the other day, and I get before I tell this story, people want to know: did that big antenna fall on its own? Was that planned or not planned?
It was planned. So thanks to Judge Felton, Judge said that he was so mad when Judge Jim Lewis gave them that property to put that up there in, I don't know, like the 90s. And so when he became judge, the one thing he said to me, he said, before I'm out of office, that antenna will be gone. And so good on his word as he is on everything he does. You know, we're very fortunate to have the leadership we have in this county, and Judge is great.
Boy, that's a way to kiss ass.
Yeah, well, he kind of he's our landlord, so we have to do that. But yeah, so it fell, and
yeah.
like they were all freaking out because they were afraid everybody's going to show up for it. And I'm like, you
Yeah.
didn't advertise it, right? You have to
Yeah.
advertise things, right? Like right here at this beautiful Texas Music Cafe,
Yeah.
the awesome things that were going on last night. But yeah, it fell. I have a video if you want to see it.
Oh, I saw it on Facebook. People
Yeah.
were, hey, what's going on, man? And and all this stuff. And I thought, I'm pretty sure that's planned.
Yes.
I don't think it just fell. But there has been times being in the radio business, we have a lot of towers do guide wires snap and it
Yeah.
goes down. But anyway, my story was I remember when I first came to Waco, and I think it was who was right before Mark Miller?
Sam
Guy that-
Giordano.
Okay. I think it was transition period or something right there. And I went up, and the offices were upstairs, kind of where the back
Where the back?
porch
No,
club.
that's exactly where they were. Where
Yeah.
the back porch club was.
And I remember going into this conference kind of room or whatever it was. Maybe it was Mark's office. And on the wall was pretty sure it was a painting, maybe a picture, but I want to say it was a painting. And it was, they would go, this is the future of the Heart of Texas Fairgrounds. And part of that was a racetrack, a horse racetrack.
Yeah.
Have you ever seen
Yeah,
that
I've seen those
picture?
pictures. And ultimately that was kind of the thing, I guess. You know, if you look at, well, so Sam was a guy that grew up in Louisiana,
Right.
went back and after he left here, went to the Louisiana State Fair and ran it, which they had a track there. And so that was the whole thing back in the day of, you had
Horse
a track,
tracks.
horse tracks were everywhere.
Yeah.
Especially as you look like the I-States and all up there, they all had, like, a lot of it was carriage racing. So
Right,
it was the
right.
cart racing, not the actual horses. I mean, they were horses, but they weren't like riding them.
And then you go further up and you got dog racing.
Yeah,
up
you had
there.
dog races at some of them.
But I always thought that was funny to tell tell people I saw the future of the fairgrounds had a horse track, and they go, horse track, yeah, whatever. But
that was before they put the football field right in the middle of the fairground.
That's right. Now a lot of things have changed over there. Of course, we talked about the base, but a lot of the expansion going on, especially where the old, what was it?
Paul Tyson
is gone.
Yes.
The old driving range, golf driving range is
Yeah.
gone. All that. Tell us a little bit about the future. Maybe not today, but down the road. What are we going to see?
Yeah. So jump back just a minute to 2014. A group of, again, our leadership in our county, our city, our school, with our board of directors, got together and said, hey, we need to look at this as a whole block. Lions Park, the school, what they were doing, what we were doing, and said, hey, let's really make this a destination. And so that kind of led into what became the first master plan that ultimately led to the venue tax that obviously will fund those expansions for the next 40 years.
Wow.
And so we are actually just started right before Christmas, the second phase of the master planning process. And so we met with a lot of folks about what do we need to do? What does it look like? Some folks that rent from us, some folks that were, within our city and county leadership.
Right.
And ultimately, the next phase will be to look at a multi-purpose arena that'll let us expand our equine and livestock events, as well as utilize it for volleyball. Right before Christmas, we had 167 teams play volleyball in the base and the Coliseum.
Wow.
Some additional horse stalls, maybe a second base, if you will, another multi-purpose building, really trying to expand and create then the destination, the park feel, tying it into what the city's going to do over at Lions Park, which I have no idea what that looks like yet. And I don't think they do either.
Right.
But really creating that opportunity potentially for retail space there on Bosque, maybe a hotel there on Bosque.
Well, that'd be nice.
Parking garage. People don't realize that we're at about $70 to $80 million economic impact in this community annually.
Oh yeah.
And folks that come and stay with us rent about 15,000 room nights a year in this community. And so everybody thinks, they're staying in their horse trailer. Well, they're not. Only about 30% of those that come to a horse show actually stay in their trailer.
Yeah.
And when we're talking hunter jumper folks, they have a trailer for their grooms, but all of them stay at the, Indigo and 1928 and all those fancy hotels we have in town, Hilton, all those kind of properties. So we're very proud of what we do, and we just want to expand that. And the thing we think about all the time is, don't make 4-year decisions, make 40-year decisions. Where are we going to be in 40 years? Well, after I'm gone. And, so that's really what we're trying to do, is set that future of what we're doing, create opportunities to have great music festivals and things like that we will be able to do things, as well as just continue to grow our economic impact.
And I've said this before. I think a lot of people, they think, okay, well, the only thing that's there is the Heart of Texas Fair, but there's hundreds and hundreds of things. We'll talk more about some of those and maybe some things coming up. We're going to take a quick break right now, and we'll be back right after this.
Protect your car with 3W Liners all-weather floor mats. Made from durable materials like TPE and rubber, our mats are designed to withstand rain, snow, and mud with deep grooves to trap dirt and liquids. For a custom fit and advanced protection, visit 3W Liners. That's the number 3, WLINERS.com today. At 25 Home, our ultimate goal is to provide you with a transformative experience, making each day feel like it has an extra hour. We believe your home is more than just a space, it's a sanctuary where comfort, relaxation, and happiness thrive. Discover the difference at 25 Home today. Shop now at 25home.com.
Planning the perfect wedding day can be exciting, but also a bit overwhelming. Join us at the 36th Annual With This Ring Bridal Extravaganza, Sunday, January 12th at Extraco Event Center, where fabulous wedding displays from Central Texas' top wedding vendors await you. Meet leading wedding professionals, ask them questions, admire their work, and check items off that never-ending to-do list. At With This Ring, you'll find everything you need to plan your day, your way, all in one place. Check out WithThisRingWeddingShow.com for more details. This event brought to you by your friends at Action Rental Center Events.
Get paid faster with Bill, the easiest way to send, receive, and manage your payments. No more delays, no more hassle. Whether you're a freelancer or a business, Bill makes payments seamless and secure, simple, fast, and reliable. Sign up today at Bill.com. turn your passion into profit? With Blogify, creating a blog has never been easier. Build, customize, and grow your site with powerful tools designed for beginners and pros alike. Start sharing your story today and watch your audience grow with Blogify. Visit blogify.ai today for a free 3-day trial. That's Blogify, blogify.ai today. Overwhelmed by your inbox? Clean Email is here to help. Organize, clean, and manage your emails with powerful automation tools. Say goodbye to spam and clutter and enjoy a stress-free inbox. Try Clean Email today at cleanemail.com. That's CLEAN email.com. Stay connected no matter where you are with eSIM-X. Say goodbye to expensive roaming charges and physical SIM cards. With access to over 200 global carriers, we make mobile connectivity seamless and affordable for travelers worldwide. Join the future of communication today at esimx.com. That's ESIMX.com.
Farmhounds offers natural treats and chews made with quality products that support family farms, regenerative agriculture, and humane farming practices. Give your dog the best with wholesome, organic ingredients that promote health and happiness. Shop now at farmhounds.com.
Easy Sun has been living fearlessly under the sun since 2016. Born from sailors' need for convenient sun protection, our mineral sunscreen is crafted with natural ingredients offering broad spectrum protection against UVA and UVB rays. Safe for your skin and the environment, stay protected on the go with Easy Sun, your ultimate sun care solution. Visit EasySun.com today. That's EEZYSUN.com.
Visit TexasMusicCafe.com for more music, to learn more about this show, and to view the calendar of upcoming live shows online and at Texas Music Cafe.
Visit RogueMediaMusic.com for more music.
Hey, we're back live here at the Texas Music Cafe. Got to give a big shout out to our coffee providers. And Wes, I see you're a coffee drinker as I am. The Brew, which is located right down the road here on 6 and Franklin. Thank you to The Brew for providing some great coffee. Stop by there this morning on your way to work downtown. We were talking about, a lot of people think the Heart of Texas Fair is the one time a year that it's used. They drive by it and they don't pay attention. But there's everything from what's the club, Good Whatever, that have the travel trailers.
Oh yeah, the Good Sam's
Good
folks.
Sam's
yeah.
meet out there. You got
Had a big group of them for the eclipse.
Oh, you did?
Yeah, it was dark, so I couldn't tell. I don't know. Sorry, bad joke. Is it
I
a
like
bad
it.
joke of the day?
Save that.
Okay.
That comes up
okay.
next hour.
Okay, next hour.
Yeah, but everything from that to
horse
like
shows,
you
monster
said,
trucks,
volleyball,
concerts.
Our friends from the Goodfellas.
Yeah, absolutely.
Have their big event at the base there.
Yeah.
What else going on over there?
So
What's coming up.
So right now, today, we're ending up the Waco Chambers Mid-Tex Farm and Ranch show. So it's going on.
This is the last day?
This is the last day.
Okay,
So yep, they'll
show.
end up this afternoon. So great way to see some cool equipment and dream about tearing things up and those kind of things with whatever you
I
want to
bet you could walk away with a good tractor deal.
You can, yeah. Go see
today.
United Ag. So they're a good partner of ours. So I can plug them, right?
Instead of taking it back to the lot, just sell it right
Sell
there.
it right there and drive it off. So I'm sure Ted over at Allen Samuels will be happy to do that too, because he's there as well. So yeah, so we do a lot of events that, like you said, great folks like Waco Goodfellows. We just back on New Year's, we've been working with Betsy and the crew out at Fuzzy Friends for over 30 years. We've hosted that event, and it is a great event. And so when you think fundraisers and you think about how the base has changed that, something like $7 million raised it for nonprofits within our community there in that one building.
It's amazing.
It's amazing. So, we should talk about what the best concert we've ever heard, right? And there is at some point that would be a good conversation for you and I.
I think so.
But just fun things like that. Again, horse shows ag events is a really primary part of our business.
Right.
We will show horses about 49 of the 52 weeks. We have a llama show now. We have, we have cattle shows. We have all those kind of things. They'll spit at you. So,
Ooh.
but we do a lot now with the TAPS group. So cheer, dance, We do a lot of their activities, some youth-driven sports activities, which has been a new thing for us in the last couple of years. So really enjoying those things. So yeah, we always have something going on.
It's a great place. And now with the addition of the base, it's even better. And we look to the future and see the things out there. You know, we're going to check in with Nashville Cat coming up here in just a little bit, see what's going on in Nashville country music news. But when we come back, let's do that. Let's talk about some of the concerts that we've had, the Zack and Jim blowouts and things like that. Some of the best and some of the worst. You want to do that?
Yeah, and who crawled off the stage and stuff like that.
Maybe jumped off the stage, got their teeth knocked out. Okay, I know that guy.
Yeah, I do too.
But anyway, we'll do that. But right now, we're going to check in, see what's happening in the world of country music news. Here's my friend, Nashville Cat. Hey, Cat.
Oh.
He tries to give back. So a few years ago, his charity deployed some artificial reefs in Palm Beach County, Florida. The 4 10,000-pound balls are now part of a huge underwater reef park, and Kenny says they're doing great. As for his music, Blake Shelton says it doesn't make or break me as far as how fans get their hands on it. All I care about is that they want it. I know you've heard his new single, Texas. The album that's on will be out very soon. And finally, 6 years ago, Carrie Underwood fell and broke her wrist, so her housekeeper had to chop her vegetables and slice her meat. And even though her wrist healed years ago, do you know that housekeeper still does all of Carrie's meal prep?
Wow.
Must be nice. I'm Nashville Cat on the Zack Owen Show.
All right, Kat, thanks a lot there. We appreciate the update. We do it about this time every Monday through Friday, right around 8:25, something like that. Wes Allison from over at the Extraco Event Center is with us this morning. You know, this is a every morning show, Monday through Friday, weekday show, 8 to 10 o'clock. Try to have a different guest on. And Wes looked over at my list of guests, and he goes, what in the world is Tommy Muska and Rick Swick going to talk about? Well, you know, you think about this, two bears, one from a Polish town, one from a Czech town. You know, we may have an international conflict.
Yeah, you could do like Kalachi wrestling between the two of them. So that would be good.
I told you, let's not get them talking about the Ukraine.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay,
that would be bad.
That.
Yeah, they would.
But that's tomorrow's guest. And let's talk a little bit before we talk about concerts. Weather. You and I were talking about weather. What do you think? Everybody's saying, oh my gosh, the line's going to go all the way to Temple. We're going to get 4 inches of snow. What do you think?
I think that it's going to rain. It's going to be nasty, cold wise. But to me, I think all the roads will be fine. And, you know, I think as we do normally, they over exaggerate. Or at least
those weather guys. This is a prime thing. You know, weather guys get excited.
Yeah. Oh,
this.
yeah.
You know, this is their big that and chasing tornadoes.
Yeah.
Weather guys, you know, Zack and Jim have said this for years and years on the show. They're the only people that can be wrong 90% of the time and keep their jobs.
Exactly.
You
yeah.
know?
I mean, it's funny because like so think back to when I came. I mean, whatever it is, 23 years ago now.
You were only 14.
I was only
That's
14.
Amazing.
But, you know, Brady Taylor and
Brady.
Julie Hayes both came kind of right after I got here. And so we did the mornings at the fair.
Oh, yeah.
Forever. Get up early. You know, Brady was there. And, of course, there was always like, hey, Brady, how's the weather going to be? And he's like, oh, it's going to be fine. Or then it would rain, you know. I'd be like, thanks, Brady.
That's right.
Appreciate that, buddy. So,
no, he still says that.
Yes.
But they're all excited about this snow. I agree. I don't think the ground is cool enough. It's not going to get below, I think they're saying 35, 36, 37. So I don't think, you know, other than heavy rain and maybe a little snow that melts immediately.
I'm not sure I would want to drive, you know, to North Texas this week.
You don't want to go north.
Yeah, that may be, but I have to. So
speaking of that, you touched on this earlier. You're from way up in the Panhandle.
Yeah.
Have you seen
Stratford.
any forecast for that?
Yeah, so they had a little bit of snow earlier this week. My folks are in Kansas, where my sister lives, and they had 13 inches of snow blowing, you know, like 4-foot drifts. And I mean, it was mom sending me pictures going, I wish you were here. And I'm like, I'm glad I'm not. So yeah, we went home for Thanksgiving. She was like, hey, it may snow. And I'm like, okay, I'm not coming. You know, my granddad always, when we were kids, like so 80 miles north of Amarillo is where I grew up. It was closer to 5 state capitals than it was to Austin, which as an Aggie didn't break my heart. And so like we would this time show, county shows coming up. So the McLennan County Livestock Show
Right.
will be next month. And so, but ours was always in January, and there was always snow on the ground. And my granddad's like, I'm not coming. that man wore his long johns in the summertime. He was always cold. My grandmother kept the house freezing all the time. But like, I was like, Mom, I'm going to be Papa. I'm not coming if it's snowing. I'm out. I don't need to do that anymore.
That's funny. That's funny.
Yeah.
All right, let's talk. You brought it up about the Aggies.
Yeah.
You're an Aggie.
I am.
And you actually did you start your career working down in Houston?
Yeah. So actually,
after college?
Yeah. After college, I really thought I wanted to be a cowboy, and I went to a ranch and worked on it, and just rode horses every day, about 10,000 acres, 600 mama cows, me and Jennifer. It was great. And she told me that I had more ambition than that when I almost cut my finger off. And so went and worked in the extension program for a little bit, and then through a professor at A&M, had the opportunity to go to the Houston Livestock Show and manage the livestock show. And really through an opportunity, like I had a buddy that runs the facility, same facility in Amarillo, the Tri-State Fairgrounds. And he said, hey, if you're going to stay in this business, you should go look at Waco. And I'm like, Waco's a dump. I'm like, that place is nasty. I judged a horse show here in like the early 90s.
Yeah.
He's like, no, they redid it. It's awesome now and blah, blah, blah. And I was like, yeah, I don't believe you. But anyway, so I came up here, wandered into James Gieslin's office. You know James, retired over at Extraco Banks. And I think they all thought, who is this hick kid coming in here, And in fact, Judge Felton was on that interview panel, and he was like, he asked me what kind of boots I was wearing. That was really what made me comfortable in there. I was like, okay, if this guy knows good boots, I can work for these people. And so the rest is history. We've been here. We love Waco, love the community, just love being a part of the whole entire growth that we've seen. When I used to travel, it was, hey, did you know what happened at the Branch Davidians? Were you there during the Branch Davidians? I was like, no, I wasn't. I was in college. And then it was, man, Baylor sports has been good forever. And I'm like, do you remember the SWC? And so.
And now you travel and say, hey, do you go and see Chip and Joanne
do you know
all the
Chip
time?
And,
they're right there all
buddies,
the time. Yeah,
so,
they're good people. Yeah. Oh, same thing. We'd go to conventions. In fact, I hired Jim. He started in January. In fact, this would have been our anniversary show this week. It was this week he started, I think, 32 years ago.
Wow.
And that was about the time of the Branch Davidian deal. And we were on a trip to to Nashville. Everybody, hey, what's up? We're going, I don't know.
we're in Nashville having fun. Yeah.
We're in Waco. A lot of people said, oh, that happened in Waco. It did. It happened in Elk.
Yeah.
The community of Elk.
Yeah. You know that people don't know this, but the house that the ATF set up in, that was a Felton house.
Was it really?
Yeah. Not a crack house. It was a Felton house. Sorry. Just clarify that. But yeah, I don't know if it was Scott and Mary Ann that lived there, or if it was at some point, or if it was one of his brothers or sisters. But
I could just see this house, and it's full of ATF, and they're sitting around, having cocktails and beers and talking on the phone, and the Feltons are just walking around going, can I get you a muffin?
So
speaking of Felton, was he the one that actually jumped up on that tower and pushed it over?
So that was interesting to watch.
He's a big guy.
Yeah. It was interesting to watch them take that tower down, because it was like, okay, we're going to move all the little buildings away from it.
Yeah.
And then we're just going to cut the guy wires
and go.
And it fell.
And
it
let
just
the wind blow
tipped
it
over. Yeah. So now they tried to cut them in order. It's kind of like chopping down a tree, right? So it would fall the right direction and all that. But
I could just see it fall over on the base.
Yeah, that would have been bad.
That would have been
bad.
All right, we're going to play a music video right now. One that was recorded here. It's a classic one from the Texas Music Cafe, where we're doing it live. We're going to talk concerts coming up next.
Pretend you like us, go!
I dedicate the song to my lovely wife, who's currently in New York. She'll be back tomorrow morning. Oh! Called Fallen Angel. you move so fast. I think it's something that I want to catch you. Hey! Keep the forward and one step back. Don't know where you're going, but you know where it's at. When you get there, I hope what you call. Like a running, don't you worry at all. Get your ball! Guys, you're so fantastic. We love you. Appreciate it.
Yeah, it's pretty crazy. The guy had a Tim McGraw black type straw hat on, but that is hard rock there.
That is
heavy
metal.
The name of the band there is Thunder Rosa, and they were here at the Texas Music Cafe some time back. We play a lot of classic videos from performances here at the so what do you think about this place?
This is awesome. I mean, this is such a cool venue and such a just the intimacy of it, allowing you to get, hear those artists up close and really get to feel the music. I think that this is a great venue. So,
well, we're very fortunate to have a lot of great musicians around the Central Texas area. A couple of days ago, we had the Huser Brothers were on. Yeah. They're just exploding out. Yesterday, Sunday Drivers, Derek and Holly and Dave, and they came in and performed. Coming up in the next hour, we tried to get you to stick around and sing for us, but you said, nah, my voice early in the morning just doesn't bad. And he's going to go home and take a shower and sing in the shower.
That's the best place for me to do that.
Yes. Sami Brown is going to be coming up next hour to talk to her and play for her. All right, let's talk about concerts at the Extraco Event Center, whether it was in the Coliseum or wherever out during the fair times. But
what was your first one? No, what was your first concert?
The first one for Zach and Jim,
or just for Zach?
I'll tell you a story. So back in 1984, I was here. I put on a radio station called KJNE, which is now the Bear 102.5, and we were a brand new startup radio station. Our studios were over there by Taqueria 9. I think it's Remax building now.
Okay. Yep. That tall. Yep. It is. Remax, I believe so. That's Remax.
We were on the second floor. And we were the new country kid in town back in 83, 84. Then I left and went to Abilene in 85. But anyway, we had a show. There was a show. And, of course, they went with the number one station, which was not us at the time. Eventually, we did go number one. But I remember the show was at the Coliseum, and it was Alabama and Charlie Daniels.
That's a great show.
I believe that was in 84. And somehow we bribed John Fletcher, who was the owner of the station, bribed the people that would seat you You know,
That's good to know. You can still do that.
To put our KJ&E T-shirts on.
Oh, wow.
And so
that was
somebody else
Fletcher.
is
He was
kinda-
always guerrilla
Oh.
marketing, right? He was the greatest at it. So
The best. He's up in Fort Worth now.
Yep.
Area. But anyway, that was the first concert I think I ever went to in the Coliseum. 84 was Charlie Daniels in Alabama. Then jump forward, I believe maybe it was the same year, 84, but we were there during the fair and we had what we call our bread truck. We call it the bread truck. And it was a square, brand new vehicle. And we took it over to the van place in Hewitt. They used to do custom vans. And they put these big windows and captain's chairs
and carpet and duty
and
balls
that's what
hanging
we
from
would
the
do
ceiling.
we would do our broadcast.
Yeah, those are the vans that they use now for traffic.
Yes,
So
it's
just
true.
FYI.
Yeah, they covered up the windows
Yeah.
with tape. But anyway, and so we were parked out there on the Midway broadcasting live. And I remember we were sitting there one day and the fair was going on. It was early in the day. We heard a knock on the door of the deal and we opened it up and there was a lady standing there. And she had on, I believe it was a really bright blonde hair and sunglasses. And we thought, who are you? You know, can we help you? She goes, yeah, I'm here for the interview. And we go, we don't know. It was Mother Judd.
Oh,
it was,
when the Judds played
the
fair,
Judds played the fair.
Yeah.
And it was her. She was
Naomi, right?
Yeah, Naomi. And she had the disguise on
to
get over there.
Interesting.
And came in, sat in the truck, and did the interview. But I remember that. But some of the other great shows. I mean, you've had so many good ones over there. It's hard to
best sound ever, Ronnie Millsap.
Ronnie Millsap.
Best music guy, best soundboard guy, I think, in the world. I mean, that sound of Ronnie's that year that he played for our kickoff event during the fair, the old gala.
The gala, the kickoff.
And
that was always Coors.
Yeah, that was. So that's Dell and Carolyn, that was their thing. And
that was their thing.
The preview party is what it started as. And then when Mark Miller left, then JD killed it. I get here, like I came right after Mark, and Dell's mad at me because he thinks I did it. I'm like, I don't even know what you're talking about, dude.
It wasn't me. If you want to bring it back, though, Dell.
Dell we can write the check. Write the check, Dell. It's not just
that.
free Coors beer. That's not it. So.
But so many great shows. Now tell us about the bad ones. When you've had to do something, if you don't want to use names, you don't have to.
Well, I don't even remember the name of this band. So you remember when we used to have, of course, the Bud Light stage, and then we had the Miller stage, right? Because back then it was Hack and what was the Dudley, and then of course you had
Dell and Carolyn.
Dell and Carolyn over at Coors before they all combined in Miller and Coors, and so I don't even remember some rock local-ish kind of rock band is on the stage. They're just cussing up a storm. Will Stevens was head of the SO.
Oh, gosh.
And
Will.
It was like my first year. I don't know. It was crazy. And so I just walk over there and like we'd already pulled the electricity and killed the whole thing. They're still just jamming, yelling. And so I just turned around and looked at Will and I was like, Will, we're going to walk off the stage. We're going to walk them off the other side, and we're going to walk them right out the back gate that was right there behind the Miller stage.
I love
and
it.
we literally did. We just pushed those guys, and we get done, and like Will's like, I didn't know you would do that, and I'm like, well, dude, like this is a family event. We can't have them yelling F-bombs everywhere, and so that was the craziest time. And then we had the one rock band guy that went shopping in the carnival for women's clothes. Like I don't remember the name of it. I'm glad I don't remember those names.
Was it Queen?
No, it wasn't Queen. I wish it would have been Queen. That would have been awesome. But no, that was
and then
somebody text
we're
me
not
what
gonna
it was.
use the name. Maybe we could use the name, but a couple of 2-3 years ago, we had a headliner out on the stage, Bud Light. I don't know if it already changed over.
I don't remember.
But he kind of disappeared or something, and then all of a sudden you hear this blah 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 going on. So you know the story better than I do. About him driving through.
Oh yeah, so no, he didn't disappear. So like I'm driving around the west side of the Coliseum, and
and Linda Brown, you got to Linda.
I love
Brown,
Linda. She's great.
The best.
Yeah,
she's in
Shout
charge
out.
of the stage. She's kind of the stage manager in charge, and she's back there going, "Where is he? Where is he? What's going on?" Go ahead.
So I'm driving around the west side of the Coliseum, going to check on something for the rodeo, and this pickup pulls in, which is not necessarily unusual because we have deliveries and different things happening. And that's where the concession company gets deliveries. And so I'm watching this pickup drive past that kind of the back porch club entrance, just keeps driving up there. And then he hops the curb and I'm like, oh my gosh, we got a problem. And so I whip around on my golf cart, drive over there as fast as I can. He's kind of easing right in front of the ticket office. And I just slammed my golf cart right into the front fender of that pickup. And I am cussing mad. I get out,
Glad you
yelling
were on
at
stage.
this.
We'd have to throw you off.
Yeah. Yell at this guy in the window. And this hippie looking freak. No offense, not saying long. I mean, I know we got long hair, so no offense. Yeah. He leans forward and he said, hey, dude, I'm your singer for tonight. And I was like, I don't give a flying. You know what? You can jump off the window. I mean,
but you can't drive through the fair.
You can't. I was like, you're not even supposed to be here. You're supposed to be behind the base, behind the stage. And so he's all flipping out. That's his road manager that had gone and they'd rented this pickup and gone and picked him up at the airport. Instead of letting our driver, who normally does that and goes picks them up, and I'm like, well, it's going to be, well, you know, there's just going to be too many people, and I can't do that. And like, there were 22 people in front of the stage for Chris Jansen, by the way, that was his name, and I hope he's listening. But
and he was very rude, and Jim and I wanted to say hi to him and talk to him beforehand. He said no. And I think we were supposed to MC the show, and he said, I don't want anybody going up or something. And so that was
way
a bad
too big
night.
for his britches.
Yeah.
So
anyway, who?
Chris Jansen, way too big for his britches.
I love it.
22 people in front of the stage.
I love it.
Sammy Brown would draw way more people than Chris Jansen would.
She drew more people last night.
Yeah, right here.
Than he had that night.
Stick around for the second hour.
Second hour, Sammy's going to sing. In fact, Sammy told me she wants you to stick around and do possibly maybe like a George and Tammy.
Yeah, not happening.
We both live in a two-story house.
Yeah,
Remember those?
Yes, I do. I remember those.
All right, we're going to take a short break. We're going to come right back with Wes Allison from over at the Extraco Event Center.
Are you ready to take control of your health? At 4U Health, we believe wellness and lab testing should be accessible, inclusive, and yes, fun. With our tech-powered at-home lab test, you save time and money while feeling your best. Say goodbye to long waits and office visits. Check your health on your own terms with 4U Health. Visit 4uhealth.com today and free yourself from traditional medicine. That's the number 4uhealth.com. Get ready for epic savings at Best Buy. Right now, you can save up to $700 on select Alienware and Dell gaming products. Perfect for leveling up your gaming experience. Plus, grab the latest Android Google Pixel at an unbeatable price. Don't miss these incredible deals. Shop now at bestbuy.com and upgrade your tech today. At Fullwell, we bring together the expertise of registered dietitians, MDs, and OBGYNs to give you the best fertility support. Our research-backed bioavailable formulas are crafted with your health in mind, ensuring the highest quality and safety. From preconception to pregnancy and beyond, we exceed industry standards with independent testing for harmful contaminants. With our comprehensive practitioner directory, personalized care is always within reach. Fullwell, your trusted partner on your fertility journey. Visit us at fullwellfertility.com. Experience the perfect blend of exquisite craftsmanship and life-changing technology with Gevi. Every product is built with precision, featuring specialized parts that ensure durability, efficiency, and safety. We put every machine through 6,000 rigorous tests to guarantee long-lasting performance. With cutting-edge technology and a commitment to energy efficiency, Gevi makes your life easier, greener, and more convenient. Upgrade your everyday with Gevi. Visit us at gevi.com to discover more. That's gevi.com.
911, what's your emergency?
My name's Isabella Bosco. There's a man in my house. He's dead. My husband's not home. I don't know where he is.
I'm going to have you walk me through today.
I want to know why that man was in my house.
Would you say your husband was honest with you?
Of course.
Did something happen to Dad?
We have to leave.
Mom, stop the car!
Hey, are you hurt?
Mom, is that a cop?
Did I see your truck had Alaska plates? This here's Isabel and her kid Kaya. They got caught in the storm.
We can be out of your hair as soon as the sun comes up.
She's hiding something, Mom.
I didn't catch your last name.
Why is she staring at us like that?
Having some car troubles?
Can you take a step back, please?
Something's wrong with these people. They're gonna hit us!
Kaya, get down!
Are you going to shoot them?
Get behind me.
You
are not getting my daughter. You'll have to go through me. Run, Kaya!
We haven't been looking for you.
Hellhound Country, available anywhere you get your podcasts. Protect your online privacy with NordVPN. Browse securely, access content from anywhere, and keep your data safe with military-grade encryption. Whether at home or on the go, NordVPN ensures your digital freedom. Stay secure. Download NordVPN today at nordvpn.com. That's NORDVPN.com.
Visit TexasMusicCafe.com for more music, to learn more about this show, and to view the calendar of upcoming live shows online and at Texas Music Cafe.
It's loud. We're 10%er.
Man, we are rocking out this
We
morning.
are. Yeah.
10%er is the name of that. That's
Kiss
a classic.
on the mouth. Yeah.
Woo,
When was
love
the
it.
last time that happened?
It's been a while. Oh, wait. I think Andrea kissed me last
Okay,
night, right
good.
before
Yeah,
bed.
very good.
You know, you should always kiss your spouse at bedtime.
Absolutely.
You
And in
should
the morning
always do
before
that.
you leave.
Absolutely. We did that this
Yeah.
morning. There's so much I want to talk about. We don't have a lot of time left, but let's talk. We were talking about concerts, and I got to tell you, this has nothing to do with the fairgrounds, but it leads into the fairgrounds. And margarita, we were talking about
Margarita
that.
and salsa.
The last margarita that I can remember downtown was the Willie Nelson, Pat Green, and we were talking, the Porta Johns were overflowing,
Running through VIP.
You could not take a step without walking on a beer can. And I remember on stage, Jim and I were on stage, and it was right before Willie went on or something, and I yelled, "Show me your boobs!" And they turned the spotlights up, and there's this one 90-year-old woman with her shirt up, and I'm going, "Turn the lights down, turn the lights down."
That's not a good picture.
It was great.
Yeah.
But kind of go backwards before we talk about the fairgrounds. The first Margarita Salsa Festival was downtown in front of Diamondbacks.
Yeah, when they used the balcony of
The
all
balcony
that area?
was the VIP,
Yep.
and the VIP consisted of a floated keg of beer and a sandwich tray, I think from HEB or
Yeah.
something. But it was so small, and it grew into what's one of the biggest.
So I'm going to say probably the biggest would have been the year we did Cross Canadian, Randy Rogers. I don't remember who else was on that show.
They're going to appreciate that. But you don't remember them.
Yeah. Well, it really didn't matter. They were just the opener. But that show probably, I'm going to guess probably 14, 15,000. I don't remember exactly, but somewhere in that. I mean, you could literally walk from the beer tent to the stage, which is 450 feet maybe, and never step on the asphalt. It was all
crazy.
cans.
And real quick, like we talk about, people wonder, well, why don't you bring George Strait, or why don't
Yeah,
you bring this?
sure.
Or bring... So the first year at the fair, what was your budget? You said
so the first year in 2002, our budget was $15,000
total
for the whole entertainment. I mean, that was back when Asleep at the Wheel would do Ladies Night on Wednesday night.
Jerry Jeff Walker.
Jerry Jeff. That's right. Not Asleep at the Wheel. Jerry Jeff.
That
I mean, like Chris Cagle played. We paid him $4,000. That was big to pay $4,000 for one night.
And I've got to make a quick note here. Jim Haller loved Jerry Jeff Walker, which, by the way, do you know that Jerry Jeff Walker's real name was Ronald Crosby?
Yeah.
That was his real name.
Crosby, Stills, and Nash,
he
right?
was
That was who he
he
started
was
with?
from New York.
Yeah.
Came down. But anyway, great
Came
guy.
in a Cadillac.
Passed away a few years ago.
Exactly. No, and so
And then bring us up to date. How much you spend nowadays?
So we're between 500,000 and 600,000 to get those same kind of acts. It is insanity what people think we can bring in. I mean, like I'd love to, like you talk about that Alabama Charlie Daniels show.
Yeah,
love to recreate that. That show's probably about a $300,000-$400,000 show minimum.
If you were to book George Strait today, what do you think you would have to pay for a George Strait show?
$2.5 million.
That's right.
Yeah.
Which
and you have to have Kyle Field in order to do that, right?
Oh, yeah.
'Cause only the Aggies could put on.
That's
a show
really
like that.
close to what we're paying Sami to be here this
next.
morning.
Just move the decimals over about 4 places to the left, right?
Yeah.
25 cents.
Hey, Wes, thanks so much. I mean, there's so much we could talk about, laugh about. We could talk about Zach and Jim riding the Ferris wheel that was right before you got here.
24 hours not peeing, just like the people at Times Square last weekend.
Yes, I wanted to talk about that, but we're out of time. But the other thing was about riding that deal is, and you know this, we became very familiar with carny life. The carnival
Dude, did you
people.
come to the carny party one time?
Oh my!
At the last
gosh.
night, like
they are party animals.
$100 to shoot somebody in the nuts with a pellet gun. Can I say that?
Yeah.
Okay.
Sure you can.
Yeah.
Which is close to the ring toss. But that's a whole different story. Hey, Wes, thanks so much, buddy.
Thanks, Zach.
We've
Appreciate
been
you,
friends
bud.
for a long time. And I want to say to you, and I said this the other night, I appreciate all you did for Zach and Jim, and just a great relationship. And I hope that one night you invite me to come out and visit your new special place inside
Tito's
the Coliseum.
Lounge. It's awesome.
Tito's Vodka Lounge.
Yep, where the old press box was inside the Coliseum.
I love it. Wes Allison, President, General Manager of the Extraco Event Center. I believe we got Pete Sousa standing by. Pete, of course, comes on at 10 o'clock with his sports show, and I believe he's got a little bit of an update for us. I'm sorry? Oh, I'm sorry. That's coming up next hour.
Yeah, that's all right. Well, Pete's getting a hit early.
He gets a lot of – Pete's a great guy. We're going to talk with Pete next hour. Speaking of next hour, we're going to be talking with Sami Brown and have her perform some of her music, her big new album release. It's out. We'll talk about that. Right now, we're going to take a short break. We'll be right back.
Transform your workspace with Hanomi Ergonomics. From adjustable chairs to standing desks, we provide solutions for comfort and productivity, whether at home or in the office. Improve your posture, reduce strain, and work smarter. Visit us at hanomi.co today. That's HINOMI.co today. Unlock a world of convenience with Mully Box, your one-stop solution for personalized subscription boxes delivered right to your door. Each box is tailored to your tastes. Experience the joy of surprises. Subscribe today at mullybox.com. That's MULLYBOX.com. Unlock your full potential with Onnit, your go-to for premium supplements, fitness gear, and wellness essentials. Whether you're training hard, recovering faster, or just looking to feel your best, Onnit has the tools you need to perform at your peak. Visit Onnit, that's ONNIT.com, and elevate your mind, body, and spirit today. At Rolls Rolla, we don't just sell wallpaper, we create cohesive, cozy spaces. Our deep understanding of design means every pattern, color, and texture is carefully chosen to complement your home. Plus, we use advanced technology and water-based inks for vibrant, eco-friendly prints, ensuring a healthier environment. Visit rollsrolla.com to transform your space today. That's ROLLSROLLA.com today. At Tusain's, we understand that maintaining a healthy lifestyle can be challenging, especially in today's fast-paced world. That's why our mission is to make fitness accessible to everyone, anywhere. Committed to excellence, we adopt a user-centric approach guided by ergonomics and medical science. With a team of seasoned professionals in R&D, design, and manufacturing, we prioritize quality across our entire product line. Visit Tusains.com today and start your journey to better health. That's TOUSAINS.com.
Relax with Hemp Delicious. Organically grown hemp, massively blended with delicious organic herbs, responsibly sourced for their holistic benefits. Each sip offers calming, antioxidant-rich wellness. Brewed just for you. Sip the calm with Hemp Delicious. Find your blend at hempdelicious.com. Ready to bring your vision to life? At Small Rig, every idea, design, and product is inspired by you, the creator. With our industry-first under co-design mode and the Dream Rig free customization project, we unite with global creators to turn big dreams into reality. Whether it's a cage rig or mount, Small Rig's versatile gear is built to elevate your craft. Small Rig, where your creativity meets our innovation. Go to smallrig.com.
Calling all Marvel fans, get Marvel Unlimited and unlock over 30,000 comics featuring your favorite heroes and iconic stories, all available to read anytime, anywhere. Whether you're into classic tales or the latest adventures, there's something for everyone. Don't miss out. Head to marvel.com/unlimited today and start your Marvel journey now. Looking to streamline your business and enhance customer experience? Traft is your all-in-one appointment scheduling solution. With an easy-to-use interface, customizable features, and powerful automation, Traft helps you manage bookings, payments, and client communications easily. Save time, reduce no-shows, and provide a seamless experience for your customers. Ready to grow your business? Try Traft today at TRAFFT.com, Traft.com today.
Visit TexasMusicCafe.com for more music, to learn more about this show, and to view the calendar of upcoming live shows online and at Texas Music Cafe.
Visit RogueMediaMusic.com for more music.
And then Back live, Texas Music Cafe. Here we are. It is the Zack Owen Show. Big thanks to Allison for coming in. Great guy from over at the Heart of Texas Fair, the Extraco Event Center. We got so many stories that we didn't tell. That we'll get him back on to talk about that a little bit later on. By the way, the name of that band was Sons of Gulliver Dunes. Any clue where they're out of? Out of Fort Worth, out of Cowtown. All right, that's great. All right, let's before we talk to Sami, I thought I'd throw some birthdays out to everybody. I want to say happy birthday to a buddy of mine. Not sure what he does for a living now, but he's retired from, I think, one of the airlines, Delta or somebody like that. Mark Young celebrating a birthday. Happy birthday, Mark. Janet O'Neill turning 75. Shelly Main is 48. Amy Wagner, happy birthday. Crystal McMahon is 46. Shelly Sanchez is 48. Jaron Pallady is 45. Misty Bossy is 49. Happy birthday on this Wednesday. Today is going to be not a bad day, pretty much like we've seen the last couple of days, maybe a hair warmer. Tomorrow it is supposed to rain, but according to Wes Allison, who is a part-time weather guy, he thinks, he says no snow as far as sticking on the ground. So don't freak out. We don't think it's going to be as bad as it sounds like it's going to be. Sami Brown, who is a great musician, who is the future of our industry, I guess you would say, of music. How old are you, Sami?
I'm 23.
A youngster, just a youngster. Before we jump all into it, when did you really start saying, hey, this is what I want to do? This is, I want to sing. I want to entertain.
It took me a couple years after I started doing gigs to really feel like, okay, this is something I'm good at, and like kind of getting rid of the outsider complex. So I would say maybe 19 turning 20 is when I really kind of started to get my wings underneath me a little bit.
Yeah. Well, we're excited to have you on the show this morning, and
Thank you.
This Texas Music Cafe is not something new to you, because last night was the album release party. Tell us all about it. Who was here? I know you had a great band. Tell us about your band members.
So last night was absolutely incredible. I'd been looking forward to it. We started planning it when I was up at school in Michigan, and I've just been so excited and for it to actually happen last night. It was amazing. The band I had with me could not be more blessed. We had Trammell Kelly, who everyone that was in the band is from Waco. So just to see the talent that we have locally was absolutely.
Oh, Trammell's great.
Oh my gosh. Trammell's amazing. He's so talented, plays for the Waco Symphony Orchestra. He's in so many different ensembles, but pretty much, he's just a prodigy at bass. He's amazing. Then we had Penny Gimble, who she's recently Penny Lee Clark Gimble.
Yeah.
She is a absolutely gorgeous, gorgeous soul and person. And she sang harmony with me last night and played the mandolin. The best bluegrass picker that I've ever heard in my life. She's amazing.
I love it.
And then we had John Coots on the drums. He's the drummer for Sloppy Joe Band. He sits in with Ted Nugent a lot. And he leads the music department over at MCC. And then we had Pat McKee on lead guitar. And he's been my guitar teacher since I was 9 years old. So,
oh, yeah.
Oh, and he's just absolutely incredible. It was really special. It was awesome.
Oh, yeah, he is. Yeah. Very good. Well, I know you were excited. And tell us about the crowd. You had a huge crowd. Some people, throw out some names that came to see you last night.
We had the Waco Surf, Mike and Amy Schwab, and they were our presenting sponsor last night. So that was absolutely amazing. We had, first I just got to shout out, my family and everything that came, but we had, Craig Cherry, Ted and Leah Teague out there, Karen Keith. A lot of great people. And, and every face that I looked out, I'd seen over the years come to my gigs. So just to see them to support me in this moment, and for it to sell out, that was, that really made me feel special. And then we got the show coming up tonight, which sold out again. And it's just so cool to see the Waco community kind of rally behind me. Makes me feel really special.
So that's what I was going to say is last night was the first show. And when you put this out there, a while back, you said, hey, this is the album debut. Come on out if you want. Well, it sold out so fast, you decided let's do a second show. So tonight, sold out, second show. I know it's probably going to be more fun tonight than last night, because some of those butterflies and nervousness of how you're going to be little bit more loose tonight, I would say.
Oh, I think so,
You know,
too.
and
I
enjoy
totally
it more.
Mhm.
But this is something you need to always remember. And we yesterday or day before we were talking about music and who you remember and the stars that remember. Oh, I was talking with the Hughes brothers about that. Always remember the things of the past in your career. So many stars move up the ladder and they forget things like tonight, and they forget radio people, or they forget fans. So if I have any words for you, is remember, take it all in and remember it.
Oh, you're absolutely right. Yeah, I think the one word to describe last night would just be grateful. You know, just not only for the people playing with me and well, so they actually, it was kind of a huge ask, because when I first recorded this album with Steve Rosas, I just wrote the songs and recorded them as a solo acoustic album. And so, you know, when we add in all the moving parts with the drums, the mandolin, the bass, the lead guitar, you know, I really just kind of saw their creativity, and I honestly would call it some genius was happening.
Yeah.
They're just so talented. But yeah, and then for the people that came out, when we first started talking about this idea, I had no idea what the response would even be, and I've just been blown away by how much people have showed that they care and supported.
And you mentioned it just a little bit, but you had two big sponsors last night of the show. I know you want to mention them again.
Yes, Waco Surf, which is the coolest spot. I mean, I would argue in Texas. It's so awesome. I went to Hawaii, and the guy serving our table, he was a local, and he's asking where we're from. We said Waco, and he goes, "Oh my gosh!" He's like, "Oh my, I've always wanted to go there." You know,
Yeah.
and
You're sitting in Hawaii, and you want to go there, and they want to come here.
Yes, like the Hawaiians want to come to Waco, Texas for Waco Surf. So yeah, just for them to support and everything, it was absolutely incredible. And then Southern Roots, with their donations and all their help last night with all the refreshments and everything.
Oh yeah,
was just so awesome. And then they've been a place that I've been playing since I was about 17 or 18. So yeah, love all the people over there.
Yeah, they're good folks over there, good sponsors. All right, we're going to take just a real quick break, and we're going to come back, and I want you to sing a song off the album, okay?
Okay.
Let's do that. We got Sami Brown right here at the Texas Music Cafe. Zack Owen Show. Let's take a break. We'll be right back.
Experience the future of secure private cloud storage with Internex. Protect your files with end-to-end encryption, ensuring your data stays private and accessible only to you. Enjoy seamless, fast storage without compromising security. Visit Internex.com today and take control of your digital life. That's INTERNXT.com today. Elevate your experience with Grenco Science, the leaders in cutting-edge vaporizers. Whether you're at home or on the go, our sleek, powerful devices deliver smooth, consistent hits every time. Quality you can trust, innovation you can feel. Grenco Science, take your vapor game to the next level. Visit us at GrencoScience.com. Cleanse your body of accumulated toxins and embark on your wellness journey at your own pace. At Global Healing, we provide premium supplements to help your body heal naturally. Combine that with OrganicHemp.com's top quality CBD for ultimate balance. Start your healing journey today at GlobalHealing.com and OrganicHemp.com. At Terrapin Ridge Farms, they believe in the joy of effortless entertaining. Inspired by CEO Mary O'Donnell's mom and her legendary holiday parties, they've crafted a line of gourmet foods that turn any meal into a celebration. From savory jams to mustards, aiolis, and more, their products are made with love, bringing unforgettable flavors to your table. Whether it's a casual get-together or a special occasion, they make it easy to impress. Terrapin Ridge Farms, where great food and great memories come together. Visit them at terrapinridge.com. Terrapin Ridge.
Planning the perfect wedding day can be exciting, but also a bit overwhelming. Join us at the 36th Annual With This Ring Bridal Extravaganza, Sunday, January 12th at Extraco Event Center, where fabulous wedding displays from Central Texas' top wedding vendors await you. Meet leading wedding professionals, ask them questions, admire their work, and check items off that never-ending to-do list. At With This Ring, you'll find everything you need to plan your day, your way, all in one place. Check out WithThisRingWeddingShow.com for more details. This event brought to you by your friends at Action Rental Center Events.
It's the Pete Souza Show. Sports, Pete.
I mean, yeah, a new coach comes in, they're going to churn the roster. I think that's just we've got all these transfer portal stats and what Dion did and what Fritz has done. I mean, that's the deal, man. That's the game that's being played nowadays.
Maybe a little bit unknown at quarterback. I mean, unknown to the rest of the world, but you know, he dove into the portal and got a guy who is super athletic.
South Dakota State's really good. Give us a little bit of breakdown about what they can do and what Oklahoma State needs to be worried about.
But look at that form right there. I need to say nothing else about this because I found one.
Visit TexasMusicCafe.com for more music, to learn more about this show, and to view the calendar of upcoming live shows online and at Texas Music Cafe.
Visit RogueMediaMusic.com for more music.
Live Texas Music Cafe, Sami Brown, up and coming superstar. I told you, I don't know if you heard the story the other day, but you know, I met Taylor Swift. Derek Dutton was here with Sunday Drivers, and Taylor Swift and her mother came by the radio station, and we sat down and met her, and everybody goes, "Oh, she's not going to make it. Oh, she's not," you know. And she was there with her mother, just stopped by, and look what happened to Taylor Swift. So I'm going to say the same thing about you. You're not going to make it.
Exactly.
And that way you will make it. Sami Brown, brand new CD out. It's called Seeker.
Well, thank you. So we're going to start off with a fun little one from the album called Gone, Gone, Gone. And baby, today's the day for you to go away. I got your dog on a leash. The boxes are all out front. And baby, this ain't your home. I'm excited to sleep alone, 'cause for a man, you are such a country boy. Well, get gone, gone, gone. And baby, I'm moving on, and got better things to do than hear you talk. And don't cry, cry, cry. I won't bat my pretty eyes. So here's your boots, you said were made to walk. Darling, I am through. I won't have to deal with you. So here's an idea how I'd like to pitch. And darling, just you leave. Go beat some petty free falling. You are always one son of a gun. Get gone, gone, gone. And baby, I'm moving on, and got better things to do than hear you talk. And don't cry, cry, cry. Won't bat my pretty eyes. So here's your boots, you said were made to walk. So here's your boots, you said were made to walk. So here's your boots, you said were made to walk.
Yeah.
Thank you.
So, Sami, let me ask you a question. Do you have a boyfriend?
I do.
Was that song any relation to?
It wasn't. There actually is one on there that's about him. It's a lot sweeter than that song.
Oh, it's a very sweet, because, you know, if you know, Taylor sang some bad stuff about breakups and boyfriends and stuff.
Yeah, and we didn't. I'm not excluded from that. There's a song on the album called "The Devil's a Man." So
I love it. I love
we
it.
got the breakup song in there.
Talking about other people in the music business, growing up, you're very young, but growing up, who are some of the tunes, the people you said, I love this song. I love these people.
Mm-hmm. Okay, so growing up, the defining band for me was going to be the Dixie Chicks. My mom just had me raised on that, and they are just so good. And it kind of made me appreciate, well, first off, seeing just some awesome women in music, but also gave me an appreciation for harmony and just being able to hold your own with an instrument. But then, as some time has gone on, I would say Eva Cassidy. I don't know if you've heard her. But if you've listened to a Kay Jewelers commercial recently, she's the Time After Time version. And she, very unfortunately, she passed away before her music really got big. But she is an incredible guitarist and vocalist. And it's been a big inspiration.
Wow. I love that. Now, you go to college, what, Michigan?
Northern Michigan University.
Northern Michigan. Yeah. What's their mascot?
The Wildcats.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Do they have a football team? I always ask this question because I don't know. A lot of schools no longer do football.
No, they do have a football team, which, so I'm in the Upper Peninsula of Michigan. Gets real cold, but it's kind of cool because we have the largest wooden dome in the world called the Superior Dome that we get to play soccer and football in and everything. Yeah.
It's a wooden dome.
Yes, it is. I mean, it really is a sight. It is humongous, made fully out of wood, but all of our weight rooms and locker rooms and fields are in there. Yeah. It's pretty cool.
And were they good this year?
The football team?
Yeah.
No. I think right now they hold the longest losing streak in NCAA D2.
Wow.
Yeah. So
now I know you're going to be going back to school this weekend. Have you looked ahead at the forecast? What's it like up there?
So yes, it's been snowing. It's been snowing a lot. And, I came back home for break thinking I was going to escape that. But, we got that storm coming through. So hopefully the snow holds off a little bit. But yeah, it's been pretty snowy up there.
Oh, I bet it is. All right, what we're going to do, we're going to take a quick break right now. We're going to come back. We're going to get Sami to sing another song off the new CD, Seekers. So stick around.
Protect your car with 3W Liners all-weather floor mats. Made from durable materials like TPE and rubber, our mats are designed to withstand rain, snow, and mud with deep grooves to trap dirt and liquids. For a custom fit and advanced protection, visit 3W Liners. That's the number 3, WLINERS.com today. At 25 Home, our ultimate goal is to provide you with a transformative experience, making each day feel like it has an extra hour. We believe your home is more than just a space, it's a sanctuary where comfort, relaxation, and happiness thrive. Discover the difference at 25 Home today. Shop now at 25home.com.
Planning the perfect wedding day can be exciting, but also a bit overwhelming. Join us at the 36th Annual With This Ring Bridal Extravaganza, Sunday, January 12th at Extraco Event Center, where fabulous wedding displays from Central Texas' top wedding vendors await you. Meet leading wedding professionals, ask them questions, admire their work, and check items off that never-ending to-do list. At With This Ring, you'll find everything you need to plan your day, your way, all in one place. Check out WithThisRingWeddingShow.com for more details. This event brought to you by your friends at Action Rental Center Events.
Get paid faster with Bill, the easiest way to send, receive, and manage your payments. No more delays, no more hassle. Whether you're a freelancer or a business, Bill makes payments seamless and secure, simple, fast, and reliable. Sign up today at Bill.com. Want to turn your passion into profit? With Blogify, creating a blog has never been easier. Build, customize, and grow your site with powerful tools designed for beginners and pros alike. Start sharing your story today and watch your audience grow with Blogify. Visit blogify.ai today for a free 3-day trial. That's Blogify, BLOGIFY.ai today. Overwhelmed by your inbox? Clean Email is here to help. Organize, clean, and manage your emails with powerful automation tools. Say goodbye to spam and clutter and enjoy a stress-free inbox. Try Clean Email today at cleanemail.com. That's CLEAN email.com. Stay connected no matter where you are with eSIMX. Say goodbye to expensive roaming charges and physical SIM cards. With access to over 200 global carriers, we make mobile connectivity seamless and affordable for travelers worldwide. Join the future of communication today at esimx.com. That's ESIMX.com.
Farmhounds offers natural treats and chews made with quality products that support family farms, regenerative agriculture, and humane farming practices. Give your dog the best with wholesome, organic ingredients that promote health and happiness. Shop now at farmhounds.com.
Easy Sun has been living fearlessly under the sun since 2016. Born from sailors' need for convenient sun protection, our mineral sunscreen is crafted with natural ingredients offering broad spectrum protection against UVA and UVB rays. Safe for your skin and the environment, stay protected on the go with Easy Sun, your ultimate sun care solution. Visit EasySun.com today. That's EEZYSUN.com.
Visit TexasMusicCafe.com for more music, to learn more about this show, and to view the calendar of upcoming live shows online and at Texas Music Cafe.
Visit RogueMediaMusic.com for more music.
Hey, we're back live, Texas Music Cafe. By the way, if you want to advertise on the Zack Owen Show, reach out to Rogue Media. They'd love to talk to you. I'd love to have you as a sponsor. We're on Monday through Friday, 8 to 10 o'clock, and we've got Sami Brown. I got a couple of stories to tell you, Sami. We were talking about how Taylor Swift came by, and everybody goes, oh, she's not going to make it, and then she made it huge, which that's why I said, I hope you don't make it, so you'll make it huge. But a couple other stories. I was working in radio at Keene, Kean, in Abilene, Texas, for about 5 or 6 years. And I was the program director, and I had a music director named Rudy Fernandez, and Rudy's office was down the hall, and I could see him. I could walk in the hall, I could see him. Well, Rudy liked to spend a lot of time talking to up-and-coming artists. He wouldn't just say, hey, how are you gonna? He would sit them down, talk for an hour if he could. Well, this guy, this tall, skinny guy with long blonde hair, comes in and sits down, and his back was to me, but I could see Rudy. And after about an hour, I walk in the hall, and I'm going like this. I'm going, get him out of here. And about that time, the guy turns around. I go, well, anyway, they get up and they leave, and I meet him, and he leaves. About a year later, maybe less than a year, I'm in Nashville at the country radio seminar, and Arista Records is having a big party for the DJs, and all their stars are there. And I look up and I see this guy, and he's standing up there all by himself. And I said, I'm going to go say hi to that guy, see if he remembers me. And I walk over and I said, hey, you remember me from Abilene, Keene? He goes, oh yeah, you're the guy that threw me out of the radio. It was Alan Jackson.
Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh.
Fast forward, I'm working at KYKX radio in Longview, and I'm sitting talking to some of the guys from the band Little Texas. A couple of them lived in the area, and they would come by and they'd pitch songs, and I would listen, and hey, you're gonna make it. Da, 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 da. Well, about that time, the intercom, the receptionist goes, hey, Zach, Restless Heart just pulled up. They want to take you to lunch. I said, boys, I gotta go. And then, of course, they hit it and make it big. And every time I ran into them, they go, oh, yeah, you threw us out of your office. So I'm really good at making stars by throwing you out of the office.
So actually, I would appreciate if you threw me out.
I'm going to throw you out at 10 o'clock. You're out of here.
Hey, thanks.
Sami Brown has the big debut last night of her CD, and she's got it sold out so fast that they did a second show. It's tonight. And are you guys going to be taping? Is it going to be taped or?
Yes. Yeah.
Okay. It's going to be recorded to play back. So even though you can't make it tonight, make sure you go to Texas Music Cafe. Seeker is the name of the CD. Sami is here, and let's sing another song.
Well, thank you. We have this next song is called Seeker. It's the title song for the album. And I try, when I first started writing, I tried not to write about myself because it felt a little cringy. But then looking back on this song, I feel like the shoe fits pretty well.
Yeah.
A lonely seeker, where's it placed in this world? Know that Sunday preacher and couldn't have that girl. He said on leaving, they told her she was no good and never did much talking to say she's misunderstood. Rolling with the sun, the night will always tell you when to run. She don't know who she is. She just knows who she's with. Feels no feelings. She left her heart out west. Trusted one too many. She thinks they're all like the rest. Her thoughts of Jesus. She speaks to God with her friends. And now they won't listen, 'cause what she does on weekends, rolling with the sun, the night will always tell you when to run. She don't know who she is. She just knows who she's with. Though to some she roams, she has made herself her home just by one simple vow. There is here, there is now, rolling with the sun. The night will always tell you when to run. She don't know who she is. She just knows who she's with.
All right.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
Sami.
Thank you.
I told you you were going to sing 2 songs. Can you belt out 3 songs? One more?
Yeah.
Okay. I'm going to let you think about that, but I want to talk to you about music history. And I know you're only in your 20s and you won't remember any of this,
Okay,
but
let's
there
see.
are some people that might remember. Yesterday we talked about 1956. The hot big song, and you may have seen it in an old movie or whatever, but Rock Around the Clock. I'm on a rock around. They do the dance. Anyway, Bill Haley and the Comets on this day started a huge tour, and he didn't start it in America. He started in Australia.
Huh.
So Bill Haley and the Comets, 1966, a group that, I grew up in my early childhood. The Beatles began a 6-week run at the top spot. Rubber Soul was at 1966. 1979, Rush was named Canada's official ambassador of music. 1991, Def Leppard guitarist Steve Clark was found dead, accidental overdose. So many great musicians. Let's see what date. On this date in 1991, that happened. But so many musicians accidental overdose. They're so hard into drugs. Some things that happened on this date also in music. 2016, David Bowie released his 25th and final album. 2021, Morgan Wallen, hot country singer, released Dangerous, the double album. It peaked at number 1, stayed there for 10 weeks.
Yeah, that was his kind of what got him to take off, huh?
Yeah.
Was that album? Yeah.
And then some birthdays. 1935, the great Elvis Presley was born on this date. 1946, Robbie Krieger from The Doors. And 1947, David Bowie was born on this date. When's your birthday?
September 17th.
Ah.
It's a lot of stuff that happened this day all those years ago. It's impressive.
Yeah. And we've got a couple of things coming up. I wanted to mention this. This is going to be coming up on the 11th. Today's the 8th. So that's coming up this weekend. Gold Rush. What kind of music would you say, Terry? They're a rock band. They're from what, San Antonio area? Austin? Okay, Austin area. Gold Rush is going to be right here at Texas Music Cafe this weekend. All right, so Sami, have you decided on another one to sing for us?
I did, yeah. We're going to switch up the vibe a little bit. This is one called Return to Dust. And it's kind of a biblical reference in the title there, referencing, we live and die and return back to dust from where we started. And this is going to take you through the story of two people who live a loving life together. And it's really based on my grandpa and my grandma, and then towards the end of his life.
Oh, great.
And hearts grow like winds blow. Now I'm here. It's you I found. Fields dance at each chance that they get to be around you. I'm just a memory of what I used to be, but never was. And the earth will swallow us as we return to dust and try to sleep. And I will lay by your side. Our only alibi is you and me. We'll laugh as our lives pass like the sun. We all will fade. It's clear that your tears grew the life that made you. I'm just a memory of what I used to be, but never was. And the earth will swallow us as we return to dust and try to sleep. And I will lay by your side. Our only alibi is you and me. Now I'm gone, but it won't be long till we meet face to face. We'll sing with our new wings. Take your time, he saved your place. just a memory of what I used to be, but never was. And ooh, the earth will swallow us as we return to dust and try to sleep. And I will lay by your side. Our only alibi is you and me.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Beautiful. Beautiful. What's the title of that one?
Return to Dust.
That's beautiful.
Thank you.
And speaking of beautiful, that's a great guitar. Is there any kind of story or anything about that?
Yes, this is my child. Okay, so this guitar is a Gibson SJ200 custom shop. It's the Orianthi edition, and it came out in 2021. And so Orianthi, I don't know if you're familiar with her, but she is this amazing, gorgeous guitarist, and she played for Alice Cooper, Michael Jackson, and she's from Australia, and she can just shred. Okay, and so
Wow.
Gibson ended up giving her own custom shop edition, which is this guitar, and it came out in 2021, and I was obsessed, just looking at videos, and there was a limited number of them, and so I kind of just came to terms with the fact that I was never going to get my hands on one. And then this summer, the Tone Shops, the guitar shop in Dallas, I saw that they'd listed a used one. So I think some collector had bought it and ended up selling it, and went in and got to playing it and ended up being able to get a pretty good deal on it. And
Oh, that's great.
This is just my absolute dream guitar. I
That's beautiful.
love her. Thank you.
So the decorative part at the bottom, that was the original part too? I mean,
Yes,
it's done that way.
Yeah, and there's like a nice little the lotus flower in the fretboard and everything. And yeah,
Right.
Yeah.
Well, I tell you what, Sammy, it's been great having you on the show this morning, and I need you to tell everybody how they can get your CD, how they can find out more information about you.
Okay. So you can follow and listen to my album, not just on the CD, but it's out on all streaming platforms, Apple Music, Spotify, Amazon, all those good places. And then I post a lot of my music stuff on my Facebook and Instagram, which Facebook's going to be SAMI and then Brown, just like the color. And then Instagram's going to be the same thing, but there's two N's at the end just because Sammy Brown is already taken. But yeah, but you can follow me on social media or listen to all my stuff on Apple and all those good places. But
Well, I tell you, I'm just thrilled to have you on the show this morning. You're super talented, and I know you're going to go places. And I got to ask this story because I've known your dad a long time through the banking, First National Bank, Central Texas, where I bank at. And I want to know, is Sam at all musically inclined at all?
Yes, he is. So
Really?
when I started playing guitar, so I owe my dad a great debt because I was in all my 9-year-old wisdom. I wanted to play the drums,
Yeah.
and he's like, Samantha, okay, no, we're gonna let's do guitar. And so we started taking joint lessons from Pat. And so I do 30 minutes. My dad would do 30 minutes. But
Wow.
he's a good drummer, good piano player,
Oh,
guitarist,
wow.
singer. Yeah.
So see, I learned something new about
Yeah,
your
no,
dad.
he's good.
Sam Brown.
And Zach, I just want to say thank you for having me. You're an absolute legend in Waco. And I remember listening to the Zach and Jim show, since really before I could even understand what I was hearing. So yeah, you're just awesome. So thanks for having me today.
Well, thank you, Sammy. You're the best. We love you. And let's give a round of applause for Sammy Brown. Thank you so much for coming in. We're going to take a short break. Our friend Pete Sousa is here to talk about what's happening at 10 o'clock on the Pete Sousa Show.
Are you ready to take control of your health? At 4U Health, we believe wellness and lab testing should be accessible, inclusive, and yes, fun. With our tech-powered at-home lab test, you save time and money while feeling your best. Say goodbye to long waits and office visits. Check your health on your own terms with 4U Health. Visit 4uhealth.com today and free yourself from traditional medicine. That's the number 4uhealth.com. Get ready for epic savings at Best Buy. Right now, you can save up to $700 on select Alienware and Dell gaming products. Perfect for leveling up your gaming experience. Plus, grab the latest Android Google Pixel at an unbeatable price. Don't miss these incredible deals. Shop now at bestbuy.com and upgrade your tech today. At Fullwell, we bring together the expertise of registered dietitians, MDs, and OBGYNs to give you the best fertility support. Our research-backed bioavailable formulas are crafted with your health in mind, ensuring the highest quality and safety. From preconception to pregnancy and beyond, we exceed industry standards with independent testing for harmful contaminants. With our comprehensive practitioner directory, personalized care is always within reach. Fullwell, your trusted partner on your fertility journey. Visit us at fullwellfertility.com. Experience the perfect blend of exquisite craftsmanship and life-changing technology with Gevi. Every product is built with precision, featuring specialized parts that ensure durability, efficiency, and safety. We put every machine through 6,000 rigorous tests to guarantee long-lasting performance. With cutting-edge technology and a commitment to energy efficiency, Gevi makes your life easier, greener, and more convenient. Upgrade your everyday with Gevi. Visit us at gevi.com to discover more. That's gevi.com.
911, what's your emergency?
My name's Isabella Bosco. There's a man in my house. He's dead. My husband's not home. I don't know where he is.
I'm going to have you walk me through today.
I want to know why that man was in my house.
Would you say your husband was honest with you?
Of course.
Did something happen to Dad?
We have to leave.
Mom, stop the car!
Hey, are you hurt?
Mom, is that a cop?
Did I see your truck had Alaska plates? This here's Isabel and her kid Kaya. They got caught in the storm.
We can be out of your hair as soon as the sun comes up.
She's hiding something, Mom.
I didn't catch her last name.
Why is she staring at us like that?
Having some car troubles.
Can you take a step back, please?
Something's wrong with these people. They're gonna hit us!
Kaya, get down!
Are you going to shoot them?
Get behind me. You are not getting my daughter. You'll have to go through me. Run, Kaya!
We haven't been looking for you. Wake up.
Hellhound Country, available anywhere you get your podcasts. Protect your online privacy with NordVPN. Browse securely, access content from anywhere, and keep your data safe with military-grade encryption. Whether at home or on the go, NordVPN ensures your digital freedom. Stay secure. Download NordVPN today at nordvpn.com. That's NORDVPN.com.
Visit TexasMusicCafe.com for more music, to learn more about this show, and to view the calendar of upcoming live shows online and at Texas Music Cafe.
All right, we're back live, Texas Music Cafe, and we're going to get Sami to come around and just walk around. You can walk in front of the camera; it doesn't matter. This is a very loose show, I guess you would say. So come on up here and slide up here and pull that up there close. And
Fancy.
yeah, fancy stuff. You know, we were talking a little bit earlier about what we're going to do, and you know, this is really a hit and miss type thing. We're just learning new things, and for 32 years, almost 32 years, doing the morning show, I never sat down. I stood up to do our radio show. And so it feels really weird sitting down because number two, I got to turn over like this and back and forth. So maybe we're going to try something new and do more of a stand-up thing. So there's a lot of changes coming that I think will be better. And we just hope, we were talking about people watching. I know a lot of people can't watch. They're at work or something, 8 to 10 o'clock, but you can always go back and view Sami Brown singing, you know, over 1,000. What'd you say, Terry?
1,000 videos on YouTube.
There's 1,000 videos. We hope it works out, and I want to have you back. So when are you coming back to Waco area?
So I'm coming back beginning of May.
Okay.
Yeah, that's when I'll finish up my MBA and everything, come back to Texas. Yeah.
Hey, I think we got the big in the big outdoor concert in May, the 1st of May.
I think there is one, yes.
Yeah, the big outdoor thing. Yeah, I think so. Maybe we
sweet.
could just sing at the
That'd be
big
cool.
outdoor concert coming up.
Yeah,
the block party. Yeah, we got a block party coming up too.
I got so much cool stuff going on over here all the time.
It's crazy. All right, tonight sold out, but if they want to watch it, Terry, when will it be available to watch?
You can go to YouTube now and see it by clicking on the live tab and watch.
Oh, sweet.
Oh, okay. And watch it live. All right. Sounds great. All right. Before you get out of here, we always like to do a bad joke of the day.
Okay.
And normally we'd have some big giant intro, you know, da 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 da. Well, we don't. So here we go. Bad
Okay.
joke of the day.
Bad joke of the day. Why can't you hear a pterodactyl go to the bathroom?
Why?
Because the P is silent.
Oh.
Was that too bad?
Some people are home going, how do you spell pterodactyl? That's with a P. Anyway, all right, Sammy, thank you so much. Appreciate it.
Thanks for having me.
Oh, absolutely. Now, tomorrow, I got to tell you this. You can stick around. So I got to tell you, tomorrow, it's going to be a crazy day, and I'm going to talk about who's going to be on the show. But right now, my buddy Pete Sousa, I think he's ready to talk about his big show coming up at 10 a.m. this morning. What's up, Pete?
Hey, Zach, what's happening? Hey, what's happening, Sammy? You guys sound great out there. The show looks absolutely fantastic.
Oh, thanks.
Really?
You're looking good too, man. You got the studio ready. What are you going to talk about today?
So today we're talking about the Cowboys have denied the Bears' request to talk to Mike McCarthy, which, we'll get into that, what that means for the Cowboys head coaching situation. Also, I got a chance. I called the Baylor game last night for ESPN. Bo Jackson was there. I'm just learning that Bo Jackson was there. I missed that, so I want to talk a little bit about that. And Shedeur Sanders, the quarterback for Colorado, I have talked to people around the NFL that feel like he might not get as drafted as high as people initially thought he would have. So we got all that and more, as they say, right, coming up today.
You know, Pete, talking about him, I just wasn't very impressed in his performance the other day in that bowl game.
No, he didn't play very well. And I think what we're going to see now, Zach, is like there's so much support for him from a fan standpoint. But now it's like, okay, the NFL coaches and general managers are going to probably, unfortunately or fortunately, right, pick him apart over the course of the next 3 months or so leading up to the draft. And that might not fare as well for him as the season did. So we'll be interesting to see.
And, you know, something else that has been kind of big in the news, and I know you probably talked about it and going to talk more about it, is, the reporters asking Jerry Jones, are you going to step aside and hire a general manager? And his answer was pretty much, hell no.
No way. But I'll tell you what, I could use more of him on Landman. That was a heck of a cameo. That was really good. A lot of people were saying, our own Matt Mosley was saying he should stick to acting and maybe let somebody else be a general manager.
That's right.
Yeah.
All right, Pete, thank you so much, buddy. And we'll see you coming up at 10 o'clock.
You got it, Zach. Take care. Good luck, Sammy.
Thank you.
Pete Sousa show coming up at 10 a.m. Sammy, thanks again. Hey, tomorrow, I think it's kind of crazy. We don't particularly have a musical guest, and I thought this would be interesting. But former mayor of West, Tommy Muska, is going to be on the show. I guess you still call him a mayor. It's kind of like the president. Even if they're not president anymore, you still call him president, whatever. So Tommy Muska is going to be on. And I want to hear some stories from Tommy about Westfest. You know, all the bands that have played there. There's got to be some crazy stories about Westfest up there. I've got a story about West when they first started doing their big cook-off, and I'll talk about that tomorrow, some crazy things. And then also the current mayor, the long-running mayor of Bremond, Rick Swick, is going to be here. So you got a mayor of a town that is Polish and a mayor of a town that was Czech. So we may have a cage match.
You might. You really might. It could get crazy tomorrow.
Could have Jello wrestling. I'm not sure if that is going to get involved, but they're going to be on the show tomorrow morning. And, you're heading back. I think we're going to miss the snow. I really think I don't think it's going to get cold enough to be bad.
Yeah, because it's been going back and forth each day. Like 2 days ago, I saw Dallas was supposed to get 10 inches, and then that's kind of gone away. So who knows? We'll see. But I do hope it holds off a little bit.
Yeah, I do too. I really do, because I'm not a cold weather guy. I mean, I'd rather it be 110 because playing, I love to golf. I'm terrible at golf, and we're going to talk about that one morning on the show. But I'm terrible at it. I love it, but if it drops below 70, I do not play golf.
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
I got to be warm. Sammy Brown, thank you again. We'll see you tomorrow. I miss you, Jim. Bright and early in the morning, 8 a.m. Have a great day. Bye-bye.
the music playing.
Visit TexasMusicCafe.com for more music, to learn more about this show, and to view the calendar of upcoming live shows online and at Texas Music Cafe.
Visit RogueMediaMusic.com for more music.
Come on down to the Texas Music Cafe. Come on down to the Texas Music Cafe.